The culture and values of the company are being diluted. They are not being fully lived by every employee, and it is getting harder to pass on our culture to the new hires. These are common concerns we hear from CEOs and business leaders about challenges in hybrid work. Let's unpack culture and hybrid work a little bit here. Culture itself is a vast term. Edgar Schein, the authority on organizational culture, states that every culture has three levels. The first are the artifacts, which are the visible things about the culture that you see. The second are the stated values, which can still be seen through the goals and the strategies of the company. And the third is the underlying beliefs and assumptions, which are not visible, but which influences how we work and thereby the culture of the organization. Traditionally, the in-person offices made it easier to transmit these ways of thinking and working, or the culture as we call it, to the new hires. Employees could easily see the visible artifacts. They could observe behaviors and understand the underlying beliefs. It happened by osmosis almost, it felt like. There was not too much extra effort that teams and leaders had to make to transmit their organizational culture. And let's face it, hybrid work has drastically reduced the amount of in-person time employees spend at the office and with each other. In such a scenario, how else can companies transmit their culture in hybrid work? A recent report by Gartner offers us clues. While in-person time with colleagues has reduced because of hybrid, a lack of commute and other office distractions means that potentially employees are spending more time with their actual work. And therein lies the opportunity for transmitting culture in hybrid work. Hybrid work gives companies the opportunity to make work itself the container to transmit and live the culture. Companies can leverage the way they work to communicate and demonstrate their culture instead of depending upon posters, events, talks by leaders, which are peripheral anyway. So how can companies get started and leverage work to transmit their culture? Here are 3 ideas for you to consider and build on. First, help employees become aware of the value they are generating through their work for themselves, their role for the teams, for the organization and society. We see what we know and we know what we see. Helping employees see the value they're generating through work will be the first and important step in building connect and alignment with work itself. Next, take a good, hard, unbiased look at the current work practices in the company. Do these work practices reflect the desired culture and values of your organization? For example, if collaboration is a value you desire, are the work practices collaborative? Is information sharing and finding easy, or is it siloed? Being able to identify gaps between the desired work culture and your current work practices is a great start point to transmitting culture through work. And third, armed with this data, you can now begin conversations on redesigning work practices itself in your organization. And a pro tip here, this is not something that will get done in a few meetings or a few weeks. Be prepared for the long haul. Work has and always will be central to the change you seek. Hybrid work is but a change that all of us are experiencing. More details on the Gartner research and the steps you can follow are published in the Hybrid Owl. The link is in the comments. We hope this was useful. Thank you.